Hey, what's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. So I'm not the phone review guy, but I've got the opportunity to review something the latest, greatest when it comes to phone. These are the two juggernauts of the cell phone industry right now: the Infinity Screen Galaxy S8 and iPhone X. I am a Galaxy guy, so I thought I would do a side-by-side comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the iPhone X. If I can get them both lit up so you can see what the screens look like and show you the differences between the two, comparing them side by side. We'll take a look at them. I'll turn them both on and let's see if I can get the screens to both stay. Oop, I don't know what happened there. I just took a picture, took a screenshot here. So let's see if I can get get this lit up. So with the Galaxy S8, if I want to light this up, while there's no physical home button, right, if I press my finger down here, right, it's like there's a little home button kind of built into the screen where senses you're pressing here and it will essentially work as a home button. And when it's lit up, if I go here, that's where the home button would normally be. Another thing about the Galaxy S8 is that it has an iris scanner and it has a fingerprint scanner on the back. The iPhone 10 does not have a fingerprint scanner. It does not have an iris scanner. I think it actually has facial recognition. So you have the choice of using the digital, not digital, but the numeric unlock or your facial recognition, which people are talking about whether or not that can be defeated right now. But in order to unlock this, you just swipe up on it like this. And there you go. Since it doesn't have a home button, you're actually supposed to be able to like swipe out of things that you're in, like I just did. So if I put these side by side, so that's one thing that I do like about the iPhone, is that their screens are amazing. I mean, they say that the Galaxy S8 has an amazing screen, but the iPhones have always had an amazing screen. Color-wise, reproduction-wise, I always like the iPhone for that reason. Now, if we take a look at the back, the iPhone X has dual camera, looks like it has a dual camera setup and a flash. So comparison wise, side by side, they're almost identical in size. I mean, I can't really get the whole thing to fit into the screen here because I'm sitting so close to them, but if I put them side by side like this, you can see that. Let's actually do it this way, since the Galaxy S8 is a little bit bigger. If I put them side by side like this, you can see that thickness, they are identical. If not, yeah, I mean, I got a case on my Galaxy S8 and there's no case on the iPhone X, but they're identical thickness, but the Galaxy S8 has just about, I don't know, quarter of an inch longer in length. Screen to body ratio, the iPhone X has it. The iPhone X has bezel to bezel display, with the exception of this little section here in the top, which is for your microphone and your front-facing camera, whereas the Galaxy S8 has, you know, a little bit, I mean, quarter of an inch, I don't know, a little bit of bezel on the bottom. Well, it's not actually bezel, it's actually unused screen. So there's this black bar here and a black bar there. So I got to give it again to the iPhone X for having a better full infinity screen than the Galaxy S8. I am impressed by the weight of this phone. It has a decent feel, decent weight. I'm gonna just put this down for a second. I don't want to peel the thing off of it, but it looks like it's got a nice aluminum case. I do like the back on this. I can't tell if it's glass. It's glass. It's got a glass back on it, so you're definitely gonna have to put a cover on that, because if it's anything like this, it's protected right here. It's gonna be a fingerprint magnet. And I like the way that this screen kind of wraps up around that bubble there. So let's take a look at what the camera can do. Ooh, that's pretty. That is much better than any other iPhone camera that I've seen, but I haven't seen the 7. So that is a pretty picture right there. That is an amazing picture, actually. That's nice. So settings wise, are there any settings? Ooh, look at that. I don't even know what I did there. But the zoom is ridiculous.
I think it shoots in 4K, but I could be wrong.
We got time. We got a timer here. We got that cheesy ass live photo that nobody ever uses. At least I don't use it. And then if I go here, I did this. Actually, I don't know what I did. There's this thing down here, bottom here. I wish I could tell you. This is a lighting thing, I believe it is. I read about where if you can change the differences in lighting by moving this around to kind of give you like shadows in different areas. That is pretty freaking cool too. Natural light, studio light, contour light, stage lighting. I guess that's like a spotlight where everything's dark except for the center. That is, I gotta admit, iPhone can do some amazing crap, man. All right, and then if we go to square, that's gonna give you your square pictures like for your Instagram. And then you got panel, I guess for panorama, which we're not even gonna try that here indoors. Video always gives you like a nice screen because it's always running at a higher frame rate. So this is probably running at like a 1080/60 or something like that. But it's a little bit dark, so at least me looking through the screen looks a little bit dark. But it is a beautiful reproduction of what I see on my little handkerchief, my Batman handkerchief here. But let's go into camera, and you have grid. You have QR code scanner built in. Video record, you can do video recording in 720. Oh, it's gonna go crazy on me. 720, 1080p 30, 1080p 60, and 4K up to 60 frames per second. So that's pretty nice too. All right, another thing about this iPhone 8 is this feature called Live Emoji. So one of the crazy things about iPhones is that since everybody has them, they come up with their own apps that allow you to do things with other iPhone users. Some of this stuff I never use, but what you see right now, if you can see this little unicorn head, it's because it is actually watching me and doing what my head is doing. So I am talking and you can see the lips on the unicorn move along with me. So let's see what happens if I do the alien face. All right, so this is the alien face. If I move my head left, I move my head right, the head moves with it. And I guess this is supposed to be meant so that you can talk to people live through text messages, because that's the feature that's actually on. I like it. I don't think I like it enough to make me jump ship to iPhone because of the cost, but in a couple years, not a couple years, maybe a couple months, if this thing were to drop, I think I would pick one up. It's nice. It's not super ginormous like the 6S Plus size. I don't know if they're going to make this in a plus size, but I'm not for plus size phones anymore. I used to be a Galaxy Note guy, and I got away from those. I didn't even go with the 8 Plus, so this is nice. It's about the same size, fits well in the hand because I can get a grip on it. Again, it's kind of slippery because it doesn't have any texture to it, but once you put that in the case, that should be fine. So there it is, guys. That's my comparison and overview of the iPhone X compared to the Galaxy S8. Got any questions? I'll ask my daughter and get back to you. Talk to you later. Bye.